Going forward, when change happens, embrace it. Because if you don't embrace the change, here is what's going to happen. You're going to ignore that change that you need to make, and then another one is going to come. 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 And then another. And then you're going to find yourself sitting in a room with 15 changes that you didn't embrace. And now the change that you actually wanted to make, you can't make it. Why? Because you needed to do those other 15 things to have the skills and the resource and the talent and the time and the strength to use it for the current change. So now you're trying to figure out, oh, I want to start a business. Okay, did you skip econ and accounting? Did you not work on your financial literacy and your own personal finances? And now you're trying to seek investments. You try, oh, I'm just going to get my Duns Bradstreet, get my credit up. I got everything filed and I'm good to go. And now I'm about to, and then you can't meet payroll because you didn't do PIMDIS way back in the 5th grade and didn't do it when I was going over it. So the changes show up to give you a skill and a lesson for the future changes that's showing up. And they just pile up. So you might be sitting somewhere and don't have the skills. I'm going to use me as an example. And here it is. I didn't like technology, so much so that when I got Nola her iPad Nano, I had to take it to work and have one of my employees put all the music on it. When I got my digital camera, I had to take it to work and have one of my managers show me how to use the doggone thing. I didn't even know how to use a digital frame. Sounds crazy now, but I was like, ooh, no, you said, dang, I thought people was just so tech savvy with that little bit of nonsense. And now I'm like, I can do this. I'm coding websites by 2013, 14. Forgot I knew how to do it because I had to dig back into my basic and Fortran, but still. The point is, I didn't want to do any of that. I was scared to use iMovie. Oh man, I'm like, iMovie, no, Adobe Pro. Oh, I don't want to do any of this. Went to Genius Bar, shit's not working. Got it. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Over there doing it like no business, nobody's business. So if I hadn't had the two people who couldn't graphically design for me, and I just kept trying to find somebody to do the graphics, there are no 85 posts today because it's 14 to 17 posts. So I need a person to make me 14 to 17 posts. In addition to, because they were outsourced, they got other stuff to do. They can't just be making my post all the time, especially because you got to make it, send it. I got to prove it. You got to make it. You got to send it back to me in the right formats because I'm not letting people go straight to my accounts and upload it myself. I don't know you like that. I'm only Nola got access to my doggone accounts, and she don't have access to all of them because, hey, anyway, gotta love the streets of the MP and me. So the point is this: had I not done all of that, had I not went back and got my distinguished Toastmaster and all those communication certifications and all of that, I'm not the Dr. Donna that you see today. I don't have the ability to be off the cuff. If I didn't do stand-up comedy, there's no lives to handle these hecklers as they come. Because if I didn't live in the hood, we played to dozens of people, we stand stuff by me, I'd be in a fetal position crying with the things that people have said to me online. So when change shows up and you don't embrace it, and now you're sitting in your current change situation, trace that shit back. If you can't embrace your current change, just go ahead and get you a nice little mind map, or go ahead and do like they do on crime shows and trace it back. How come you can't do your current change? What steps did you skip? Who did you ask? What did you delegate? Your growth opportunities did you delegate and outsource to somebody else? And now you're not even talking to them no more. So you can't do this current thing that you need to know how to do because 15 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, when you needed to learn how to do it, you didn't do it. Nola was not an effective communicator. She is now, but I was making her back when she was in the 8th grade do competent communicator. She was phoning it in, phoning it in, phoning it in. And then bada boom, bada bing, here come TaskRabbit. And now she got to effectively communicate on the phone, in text messages, in the messaging, the TaskRabbit, and in person with the client. So she got all her communicate effectively lessons, pow, all at once. And because I am an amazing parent, I did not never ever neglect to say, you do realize I told you to start doing this when you was 13 so you wouldn't have some of these problems right now. I told you when you was 13, when you only had a couple things to work on way back then, I said learn how to communicate effectively. And you didn't. So now you ain't got no choice. And now you got to do it. And it's all as kids and pets and all kind of people older. Everybody at one point was older than her when she went to appointments. And now she got to do it in real time. So think about how many times you did not embrace change. That's why you in the situation that you in right now. Yes. And that's that. Let me go ahead. There you go. So embrace change when it happens. I told you my method. I complain. I'm like, man, some bullshit. Fuck. Okay. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This sucks. This sucks. Okay. What do I need to do? and then I'm done. Good morning, Lola.